boy, Steve Mollura. I am coming at you from the messy studio apartment that I'm temporarily chilling in. It is work time Saturday. I don't have my actual camming mic. I don't have anything. I don't have any of my lights. I don't have my USB microphone. I don't have a lot. But we're gonna do the best we can with what we have, and that's okay. So I hope you all are doing well. Lower the music just a little bit. There we go. And we're just going to do some Saturday work today. I am going to start with redoing my website, and we're going to just kind of play around. Nothing too crazy today. I'm going to be answering some texts, some calls during this, so please ignore that. Or let me turn this to silence. I have visuals on, so that'll be fine. And then we're just gonna see what's up, It's Saturday. Get comfy in the tank top. Get comfy in your pajamas. Get comfy with the blanket. It might be chilly where you're at. And let's dive into the shadows. But first, we're actually gonna get some wisdom from one of my many oshis. And it'll just be a nice little way to start us off. And then we'll jump right into work,
Sometimes, and maybe this will go for you too. You feel
I hope you guys can hear this, actually.
You want to do so much, right? And
wait, let me actually pause the music because it'll just be a little too much overlay. There we go.
But sometimes, and maybe this will go for you too. You feel like you want to do so much, right? And people expect certain things from you, which is one thing. But maybe you expect things of yourself. And you feel like you try and you try, but maybe you're not doing enough for yourself, or you feel like you're doing what you can, but it just still doesn't, like, it's too much, and you're like freaking out, and you're not, whatever. It's helped to, if you take a moment and you just say that you are doing the best that you can, and that's all you can do, then just do what you can. I don't want to say do your best, but that's
Yes,
what it boils down to. I guess do what you can. And if anybody has a problem with what it is, school, work, whatever it is, fuck them.
Yep, fuck them.
I don't want you to be stressed, I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want me to be stressed. In life these days, the world these days, it's so easy to get so stressed out and so wound up and so, I don't know. And then you start doom scrolling and then you see everything and you're like, oh my god. The last thing you need the last thing you need is to beat on yourself if you also can't. What am I trying to say? The last thing you need is yourself in your own ear. Making your life more miserable. I don't know where this came from. I don't know. I think I'm fine. I just wanted to say that, because I guess, I don't know. Just do what you can in life, alright? Don't compare your path to anybody else's.
That one, especially.
That's why they call it your life, and your path done at your pace. So there. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I don't know where that came from. Hee. The fish of wisdom. Oh, Saba of the toilet, what is your wisdom? Yeah. So, what do you want for Christmas?
I just want more Saba for Christmas. I just want more of my oshis. So, yeah, that. We can break that. First things first, do what you can, and if anyone hates it, fuck them. But also, don't compare yourself. And it's so hard. I was at the coffee shop this morning, and I talked to this wonderful person about an area of the country that I'm not in, a field of work that I'm not in, and corruption that I'm not involved in, and some of the wealth inequality just involved in, human existence, and especially in America. And it's like, oh, I was just depressed afterwards. It was like, okay, this has nothing to do with me, but I'm still affected by it. I almost felt like a sense of despair. I did feel a sense of despair. I was like, okay, your life has nothing to do with this, Steve. Take a step back. And we receive so much from, you know, so much information, really. That's the biggest thing. That it's like it's just so hard not to compare yourself, especially to the hobo down the street, especially to whoever it is you're comparing yourself to. And you know, it's like I don't even want most of those lives. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to own a 1,000-acre plot of land, but it's like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want the investment. I don't want the upkeep. I don't want the property taxes. And it's like, in fact, I'm going towards a completely different direction. I'm going towards fun, adventure, excitement, nomadic life in a lot of ways. I need a home base anyway, but it's like, okay, it's not going to be the place where it's like I'm setting a home base and I'm staying there forever, you know? So first, go check out Sameko Saba, who sounds like no one else in history. She's just her own person. Excuse me, I think I hit the mic. But yeah, go check her out. I love her. And I'll add her YouTube to descriptions. Check out one of my many oshis, Sameko Saba. And you probably already know her. She's killing it. All right. So, and we are updated. Stream details for all channels and Saturday work stream is set. Let us get back to the lo-fi. This might be good for work. And then we're going to see if we can actually get some work done. And I'll be on my website. We're just going to do some Squarespace updates. And I'll be quiet for most of it. Unless I just start, talking, thinking, whatever. I might need to get up and move my body around and excuse the mess behind me, but whatever. We got work to do. Let's not change the camera. I had it to the side a minute ago, but I was like, I just don't like that look. Yeah. Here we go. If you don't know how to work with Squarespace, this might just be an option to kind of play around with it. If you want to learn just a little bit more. So we are going to work on a few things. Pages. Sessions. Okay, here we go. My about page, who I am, the interesting stuff, everything else. And then we're just going to update the counseling practice for a second. So this is just the insurance is accepted. What I might do, I might kind of want to switch some of the things from individual sessions to a different setup. And I'm going to copy and paste a few of these just so I can make this as easy as humanly possible. And there's this entire idea. I'll actually talk a little bit more about it when we get to it, but what a session looks like. Let me just drop a little spacer. Meet one-on-one over video. Individual sessions are 50 to 60 minutes. I also offer 2 to 4 hour intensives depending on the depth and timeline of treatment that you want. A session with me isn't passive. We work. I track what's underneath your words, the split parts, the protective masks, the same shame that you've learned to hide even from yourself. We slow down and cut through the noise, follow the tension, the discomfort, the moments where something in you wants to bolt. And that's where the gold is, and I'll hold you there until it transforms you. Sometimes we'll sit in silence, sometimes you'll rage, sometimes a part of you will speak that hasn't had a voice in years. That's where the shift begins. I kind of want to, let me just actually get rid of that last part. I think it stands enough on its own. depth psychology, shadow work, parts work, existential therapy, and trauma-informed care. If you want the big fancy psychology words, existential and psychodynamic. At the end of the day, I don't follow a script. I follow what's alive in the room, and I follow you to it. Let's what did I say, actually? Changes to heading. Maybe this one, actually. What was this? Heading 3? Yeah, we'll keep it at heading 3. Is there any way to make this bigger? There's not. Let's make this heading 1, actually. See how that is. And I can always change it later if I want to. But free counseling for camaraderie for all my veterans and adult entertainers. We'll make an adult entertainer page as well. I do hold all clients accountable for no-show fees except in emergencies. My time is incredibly valuable. And I also invest a significant amount of money in software that sends reminder emails and texts to prevent missed sessions. When an appointment is missed, that time could have been used as... These are threats to life, limb, it is not the I do hold all my clients accountable for no-shows. Yeah. Yes. Oh, let's add another thing. If you are a first responder or work in emergency services, we can create a plan to make sure that missed sessions due to work emergencies and crises are, how do I want to say this, not charged. If you are a first responder or work in emergency services, you're military or work in emergency services, we can create a plan to make sure. So that's a custom plan so that missed sessions due to work. Or missed sessions. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. If you are a first responder, military, or work in emergency services in certain professions that require being on call, we can create a custom plan so that missed sessions due to work crises are not charged. Yeah, there we go. That might make sense. Yeah. Let's see. Let's save that real quick. And I really want to add, there's some things on my individual counseling page. I want to combine individual sessions, hammer therapy, intensive couples therapy into its same page. And it'll be something called Choose Your Healing Process. Yeah. But let's see what we can do. we got an about page, and we're going to keep about Steve Mollura, about the counseling practice. And guys, if you want me to go to 60 minutes, I've had people fight me on the 60 minutes. Is it 53 minutes? Is it 60? And it's like if I'm taking EAPs, insurances, whatever, it's going to be 53 minutes. And by the way, I run back to back. It's like I need time to pee. I need time to chill. I need time to move to the next session. Don't fight me on that. Please be nice to your counselors. For the love of God. It's like, yes, you will not get that extra 5 minutes at the end. But if you really want to keep me, pay my full rate and say I want a full 60-minute session. I will clear it so that I actually have time between you and the next session. Apparently getting paid, full price without having to deal with the horrors of insurance will get you better care. Now, I do want to add like an are we a good fit? Which are meaning making. I kind of want to explore, or I kind of want to explain existential and psychodynamic therapy a little bit more. We'll expand on that in a minute. Oh, and I don't even have my intensives on here. Oh my God. That's freaking annoying. Okay, let me add my Hammer Therapy intensive prices right now before I forget. Okay, current rates. I'm going to make this. Now we're going to lead with our hammer. So the hammer intensives, a 2-hour session is 400. Let me actually get rid of the bold here. Unless I want to make all of it bold. Nah. So hammer intensives, 2-hour session is 400. A 4-hour session is 750. 3 consecutive days is 2,100. And yeah, if you need, several 4-hour sessions, I should offer a 3, but we'll just figure that out. If you need a 3-hour session, it's going to be 600. That's it. My individual rate for individual. Okay, $60 to $100 an hour, depending on the group. We'll add some stuff to our group a little bit later too. Allow me to switch between some of these things for a minute. Because we were discussing. Okay, yeah. This is for you. If you're emotionally intelligent but stuck in looping patterns that you can't logic your way out of, been called too intense, too sensitive, too much, ready to claim that power instead of shrink from it. You don't want to be saved. You want to be witnessed, confronted, freed. I do love that. I had that part. I have a work with me section that's not linked. Let me, this is not for you if. Let me help. All right. gonna just shut up for a second. So I'm on my okay, we're gonna add this is for you if, which is on my individual counseling page, but I think it would be better on here. This is for you if is I really don't like this. Rewrite 1 second. All right, my practice is a space of deep respect and ethical integrity. God knows I've been screwed by ethics enough that I need ethical integrity in my business. That's why I choose to work exclusively with clients who share these values. Deep respect and ethical integrity. I do not work with individuals who use their wealth to exploit others, nor do I work with those who have gained wealth through the exploitation of others. My ideal clients are those who value ethical behavior, personal accountability, and transformative work that helps themselves and treats the world with deep respect. If you're looking for a therapeutic relationship, you're in the right place. If you're a Karen, I'm not for you. I'm gonna have to rewrite this, but yeah, there's it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you need to advertise to the high net worth individuals. That's what you got to do. Doesn't matter what they are. If they have a yacht, they'll pay their counseling bill on time. And it's like, that's fine. I don't mind people who are rich in and of themselves. What I mind is the conspicuous consumption, the competitive consumption, and also just like the unethical practices that a lot of these people have. As you know, I was just talking about how the discussion at the coffee shop this morning kind of screwed with my head, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't work with anyone who's screwing other people, genuinely. We are going to clean this up, though. This isn't quite how I want to say this. Let's keep that open for now. And I'm going to go to... let me see if I can find some of my other copy on other parts of the internet, because let's redo this. And see if we can get some new copywriting a little bit better. All right, right, drunk, edit, sober. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna just do and we're gonna see if we can. All right, Yeah, let's lead with this, actually. Therapy with me is not for everyone. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hang 1? No, 3. If you're unwilling to look inward, I'm not the right fit for you. I don't really want to repeat, I'm not the right fit for you. I genuinely will not be a good fit for you and your therapy goals if. And then we're going to where are the, here we go, bullets. If you're unwilling to look inward deeply, repeatedly, consistently. If you are unwilling to look inward, deeply, repeatedly, consistently. If you expect therapy to fix you without your active participation. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a whole thing. All right, let me take a 2-minute break. 1 second. Heck yeah. All right, let me just test, and I think everyone can hear me now. We should be good. So, yeah, we are Gucci. Let's see. Hey, I'm going to switch the music, though. Let me see what we got. Corporate music? No chance. Let's see. Cinematic. Let me see what this is. All right. Your space. Oh my God, the blaming others thing. That one's huge. Wait. You cannot clearly express what you want out of session, cannot generate goals, like a purpose. As something to I want to add something like this. If your wealth was built through the exploitation of others or use it to control other people rather than uplift them, I will not work with you. But it's like, I'm not trying to say I just don't want to work with the rich. I'm trying to say something a little bit different there, if that makes sense. I need to think about this. Let's put this to the side for now. All right, I genuinely will not be a good fit for you. Or therapy goals if you're unwilling to look inward deeply, consistently, repeatedly. Do you expect therapy? Yourself to experience your own painful emotions. All right, I think I like this. Not for everyone. I genuinely will not be a good fit for you and your therapy goals if you're willing to look inward deeply. You expect therapy to fix you without your active participation. I guess this adds part of the dodging emotional work. If you refuse to take responsibility for your actions, yeah, we're gonna just leave that there. You're ready to find your fangs. Yeah. All right, let me help. Let me have the robot help me out here. It's a little chilly in here. Yeah, it's just me not wearing anything except a tank top. Later, I'm actually gonna have to clean up this room. I am still. What am I still? I'm still unpacking from a trip a week ago, at least 5 days ago, 6 days ago. I'm like, this is just difficult. But I have been getting my stuff out of a place I've been storing it, which has been pretty nice. So let's see. Workday Saturday. Let's see. Does Kick save my VODs? I don't even know. I need to figure out how Kick works. I want to rewrite this, but I want to make this more clear. All right. All right, help me rewrite this part. I want to make this more clear. I value wealth and I don't mind people who are rich, but I am trying to make sure that the people I work with have ethical integrity. If they are constantly just scheming for more money with no actual awareness of themselves, that's a problem. And it's a problem because I am in an area right now where people have all the money on earth. Maybe not all the money on earth, but close to it. And their lives are screwed. They don't know what relationships are. They can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They hate themselves. So I really want this piece to convey that I want my clients to be ethical and also pursue, you can be wealthy, but I want you to be ethical first, if that makes sense. I want you to have, or at least desire to have, meaning in your life outside of just fucking money. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do with this one. We're gonna see what ChatGPT came up with. And we're gonna see if we can edit just a smidge. My practice is rooted in deep respect and income, regardless of income, occupation. I'm going to do heading 2. We're going to make this. Why are these things so different in scale? And I'm like, I know there's options to like fix this thing or at least play around with it. It's just annoying. So wait, what is this? Heading 1? This is heading 2. Let me see if I can take it to heading 1. Why is it that way? Why is heading 1 this? Okay, all right, I put this in all caps. That's the problem. Okay, let me see. There we go. I'm going to change this later. Well, by later, I mean now. See about the counseling practice. Okay. Are we a good fit for each other? My practice is rooted in deep respect and ethical integrity. I choose to work with clients who share these values, regardless of income, occupation, background. I'm going to add. What are we going to add? Okay, all right. Let's see if this works. You're someone who values ethical behavior, personal growth, and a life purpose beyond profits. Or interests. That's another thing. I've worked with a lot of just not so nice people who definitely have the ambition and they have the awareness of how they negatively affect others. They just don't care. It's like that's worse off, man. Share these values regardless of income, occupation, or background. Keep this kind of separate. Hell yeah. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's save now before everything just falls apart. All right. Want to learn more? But click here to schedule a free consultation. We're going to add a button. Button. I'm going to attach this link. Oh, man. You know what's gonna suck? When I have to change the actual link for all of my intake stuff. Because eventually I'm gonna change the URL because it's old. I had prosperity counseling stuff, but now it's not quite working the way I want to. Yeah, so my old business, Prosperity Counseling, I rebranded completely. And eventually I'll get to fixing that. Also, I need a new headshot. That's definitely something I need to check out. Let's see. No, Rula's taking a bunch of my crap. I hate Rula so much. Alright, let me just get my consultation link. Let's save it. Are you feeling the fit? Yep, here we go. So that opens up into my consultation scheduling page. I'm gonna keep that open just so I can always come back to that link. All right, let's see. We go back. I'm gonna go to my previous thing. All right, we're gonna cut out a bunch of this stuff. We're gonna have to redo the entire individual sessions page. Crud on a cracker. That's okay. That's okay. This is fine. Choose your healing. Save. Yeah. I wonder if I can edit the... No, I can't edit the banner yet. I'm not gonna even try to play around with that yet. Let's see. How are things going? All right, I'm just going to check my stats real quick. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna switch this over real quick. I'm gonna turn this off. Let me see if that does anything. All right, we switched over to you know what? Later, let's get some of this website done, and then we're gonna apply to TikTok Live later. Let's see if that does anything. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what's up. And then we're gonna upgrade Restream so I can stream the fucking 20 things, including Substack. I don't know if Substack actually does anything like that. All right, we got the rates. I'm feeling the fits. We got green buttons here and there. Oh yeah. All right, let's what's I doing here actually? Okay, we can get rid of that for a second. Actually, all right. You know what? Let's do that first. We are going to work on an adult content page because I've already done some of it. I guess the other thing is I really need to find ways to get people to my website. Can I get the kick thing off of here, actually? Kick does not seem to be working for me, actually. All right, we're back to Twitch, YouTube. And it is... I should probably check the batteries real quick because these, oh, we're fine. Yeah. But yeah, this lapel mic is all battery. And even though I have the ZV-1 camera plugged in, a lot of this is battery too. I don't know why, like, maybe this is just a Sony thing, but if you leave the battery in the camera and just like leave it there for a while, it'll drain the hell out of it, which is annoying as just annoying. It's quite annoying. I guess that's fine for now, but whatever. All right. I do have 3 battery packs, but as always, my tech is scattered to 4 winds. So we'll see. I'm gonna leave this. I do, I work for Pineapple Support so I work with people in the adult entertainment industry. But I'm gonna leave this off the website for now. Let's save this for something else. Okay. You deserve a therapist who gets it without flinching. Well, entertainment industry. Sir. Producer. Writer, actor, producer. Sure. In between, you probably dealt with shame. You are seen. Justify your work. You don't need to justify your. Everyone talks about safe spaces. Well, ultimately, therapy is the unsafest of spaces. It's one of those things where it's like, nah, man, we're going deep. We're going deep into the soul. And if you want a safe space in therapy, go go see someone who works on the surface level. But I know what you mean when you say safe space. It's like, yeah, it's not necessarily non-judgment, because there are certain times when I'm just like, I have an emotional reaction. Yeah, I do judge a lot, actually. Or at the very least, I'm discerning in the sense of, I'm here to find out your personality traits that are causing some of the self-sabotage, causing some of these issues that are occurring. So, whatever. I don't like any of this. This is a space for navigating the emotional impact of sex work, processing burnout. Claiming your personal identity. Here to fix you. My work is deep. On deep emotional insight, radical. I'm not really actually the biggest fan of radical acceptance as a concept. And no bullshit. Intuitive. You feel safer. Private cash. Hmm. We're going to have the robot fix this just a little bit because I want to make this just make sense a little bit better. No insurance equals no paper trail. If you're paying out of pocket, you will not have a diagnosis. No notes. Privacy is a concern. To keep everything private. Let's see. No insurance equals no paper trail. Your privacy is sacred. Your story stays yours. When you pay out of pocket, your information stays out of insurance stays to records and third-party systems. That means normal license. Gonna clean this up. No paper trail. You and me. Prime. And I am so bad at this. Ay. Oh man. I am tired. That's okay though. Let me just crack my back. This chair sucks. I got this cheap. It's like better than some of the hard ass like kitchen chairs I was using to work on. I was genuinely causing myself back pain. But this thing is it's just not perfect. And not even perfect, just not good enough. All right, let me put this to the side. Where are we? Oh yeah, here we go. See if I can. There we go. Oh, I hate when that does that shit. I don't know how or why these things don't quite. You know what? Let me just insert something. Let me just insert a button. I'm going to save it. I'm going to edit it. Do we need an FAQ section? No, not right now. All right. Award for adult industry professionals. Therapy that sees you, honors you, works for you. You deserve a therapist who gets it without flinching. You work in the adult entertainment industry, whether as a cam model, camera operator, actor, producer, stripper, content creator, or anything between. You've probably dealt with shame, misunderstanding, or straight up rejection from people who are supposed to be helping you. At Shadow Diver, you are seen. Conditions. You don't need to justify your job. Nope. Navigating the emotional, psychological impact of sex work, processing burnout, performance pressure, and social stigma, well, identity, strengthening boundaries with clients, fans. Expectations and consequences with clients, fans, family, and partners. Money. I need to change. I want to change this. Let's see. I want to rewrite the I'm not a voyeur trying to pry into the details of your life, specifically to an adult entertainment worker. Because I know I've had several clients who are in that industry come up to me and say, my previous therapist was almost like getting off on the details of my work, and they were prying in and they were talking about my sex life more than I wanted to be talking about my sex life, things like that. Help me rewrite that. Okay, my audio is being screwed up a little bit. One second, someone just messaged me. Let's see. Oh man, I did not get enough sleep last night. I think I'm gonna need to try hard not to lose my mind while I'm either working or going through the rest of the day. Excuse me, I might actually be crashing. I had a cup of coffee this morning, and then I did stop by the grocery store and get a can of ginger ale. But I knew it was like it might have been caffeinated ginger ale. If it is, I might die. Yeah, I don't know, man. All right. All right, I think that's a good first draft for, excuse me, for an adult entertainment worker page. We're not going to link that yet. I'm going to want some other eyes on it first, but let's switch over to the individual sessions first. Oh, dear sweet God in heaven. Tell me somehow that the individual sessions are no longer being used. Let me get off of this other page. 1 second. Oh, man. Tell me the individual page I was previously on. Let me stop sharing and refresh this. 1 second. Oh, that's not good. Choosing your healing. That's it. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. That was a little bit scary. Let's go back to it. Yeah, so apparently the page that I changed something on, the page that I was sharing, were completely different. That's okay. We are fine now. So we're going to rewrite the choosing your healing page. And we're going to try to combine the individual sessions, hammer therapy, intensive sessions, couples therapy, and I might try to add the groups as well. Let me actually just take a quick look at my groups. Yeah, personality and cult politics. I'm currently trying to, recruit for that one. So far, no one actually wants to learn how to not hate each other, but we will be working on that. It's okay. Yay, preventing the coming civil war. I am going to get some more. Oh, I have water. The Gucci. Oh, I will need to grab some food, or at least a snack in a little bit. I think I'm might be ready to pass out soon. Yeah, if anyone's actually interested in healing the divide of politics, we can discuss that. All right, let's go back to choosing our healing. I don't offer easy answers. I offer a mirror, a blade, a place where your shadows aren't just tolerated. They're heard, respected, loved for who they are. I love that. Yeah, it's melodramatic, but I love that. If you're looking for gentle coping skills, I'm not your guy. If you're ready to burn through the masks and meet what's actually inside you, we can begin. Let me, okay. I don't know why we did. All right. I'm gonna get up. We're gonna pause for 2 minutes. You can probably hear me get some water. It's fine. Let me see if I brought a snack, actually. I'm still mid-move with a lot of my crap. So I don't even know half the crap I brought with me, or that which is gone, or whatever. No readily accessible snacks, alas. But I do have ginger candy somewhere. Here we go. Got the Ginger Buds by Butterfields. Let's grab one of these. We're going to pee and pause for a second, and then I'll come right back. Back in 1 minute. right. We are back at it. Remember to hydrate, fellas. It's a dry place in the Shadowlands. All right. I'm gonna make this one actual paragraph. Or at least my clients often tell me their past therapy never touched the real wounds. You go in, talk about your week, nod politely, maybe get a worksheet and some homework to journal about. You leave feeling slightly calmer, slightly relieved, but nothing's really changed. And the pain comes back the next day like a freight train. That's not what we do here. Shadow work isn't gentle. It's not about fixing you. It's about facing you. The parts you hide, reject, or try to kill off. Until you face those parts, they keep running the show, sabotaging relationships, drowning you in doubt, making you feel like it's never enough, like you are never enough. What a session looks like. So I'm going to break down what the difference is between individual therapy and everything else. I'm going to try very hard to understand, to explain this. Let me pull up my hammer intensives as well, because that'll actually help me explain what the hell the difference is. Hopefully it will. Okay, I'm gonna want links that bring me from one end of the page to the other. Okay, we're going to make this heading 1. Choose your healing path. And in fact, if we need to make this even bigger, we will. Choose your healing. Let me see if I can bring up option 1, individual. Okay. Okay, we're going to clarify that this one. Okay, let's see if we can do heading 2. Option 1, individual therapy. Individual. Okay, we're going to, God damn it. This is going to be one of the hardest things I do in my entire life at this point. How do I separate the idea of individual therapy from my intensives, from my couples counseling, from my group work? Okay. Help me. Okay, help me differentiate individual therapy, which is paid by insurance and has specific requirements for notes, diagnoses, and things like that, versus my therapy intensives, which are all paid out of pocket, which insurance does not cover. Let's see what an individual therapy session looks like. Okay, let's do this first. This is traditional weekly or bi-weekly therapy using your insurance benefits or paying out of pocket. If you're using insurance a third-party payer, requires a mental health diagnosis to qualify for coverage. Progress notes and treatment plans are legally required and may be audited. Session content is documented and accessible by insurances. Typically shorter sessions, 50 minutes. Individual therapy. Let me take this and just move it over to a different page just so I can save it. Yeah, we can get this. This isn't actually attached to anything yet, so we can always come back to that. Choose your healing. Individual therapy. Make this bold if that helps. Traditional bi-weekly. Yeah, I'm usually not an Uber Eats kind of guy, especially because I need to save fucking money. But I think I might order something just because I am in kind of workflow. I don't want to stop. I think I do need some sugar or something to keep me sane here a little bit. Ginger candy isn't cutting it. You know what? I am going to order something. Everyone, bear with me for 2 minutes. My brain is fried right now, actually. And as much as I need to save up for my bills and taxes and debts or whatever, I'm like, nah, let's make this work just a little bit, just so I can. Okay, yeah, and it knows my address, so we'll take it. We will take it. Let's do whatever the hell we need to do. We're just gonna get, rot gut. Do I want something good, or do I want something cheap and wonderful? We'll split the difference a little bit, actually. Man, a value basket is $20. Jesus. Who's doing that? Santa Claus? Do I need a drink? No, I don't need a drink. Remember, people, if you want to save money, keep the Coke at home. I'm also going to add a I don't want that. Nope. Don't want this. Yes. I think this music might be giving me scurvy in my brain, though. Let me check the batteries, just because I will probably need to either switch to. Oh yeah, well, our batteries are fine. I love these things. This lapel mic is wonderful. Let's go back to lo-fi for a second. I don't even know if you guys can hear this, but the music, at least on my end, is pretty good. If it loads. Let's see, do we need anything else? No, skip ahead. All right, we're in the right place, right? Okay, we're good. Yeah, there we go. Kudos. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, we got some food on the way, so I don't have to die or lose my mind. And then we're going to keep working right now. All right, choose your healing. Individual therapy. This is traditional weekly or bi-weekly therapy using your insurance benefits or paying out of pocket. If you are using insurance benefits or a third-party payer. the therapy requires diagnosis, qualified coverage. Okay, let's get rid of this part. Okay, I'm gonna add, and maybe the hammer intensive should be its own page. Oh man, I feel like ass. Oh man. All right. I'm actually gonna pause this here, at least in regards to the website copy, because even though it's incomplete right now, I'd rather have that right now I'd rather just take a break on that and switch to something a little bit different. Let me see if I can log in to my TikTok and see if I can apply for this for live streaming, because as much as I appreciate Twitch and whatever the hell else I have, like I have 0 followers who actually watch me on X, like ever. I also, right now restream with the plan I only have 3 slots for it, but I'm probably gonna need to expand onto that anyway. But I guess that's not too big a deal. I just want to start streaming on TikTok live. Let's see if I can access the live studio. Oh God. Okay, TikTok live, that didn't help me at all. It just took me to some rando spot. I couldn't even tell you what happened. Let me, I know you can't see me doing anything right now, but let me see what I can do. 1 second. All right, let's see if I can apply to TikTok Studio. God, that is loud. Oh my God, my head is going to explode. So wait. Here we go. So here we go. Ready to go live on TikTok from your PC. Our quick and easy application process will get you started hassle-free. Unlock new opportunities. Love streaming? Take your creativity to the next level with TikTok Live. Explore new avenues to collect various rewards and monetize your content. I like the idea of monetization, that's for sure. Engage with millions. Connect with over 260 million daily viewers on TikTok Live to grow your own live community. Viewers can support your content with live gifts. In turn, you can collect rewards based on the popularity of your content. Build your brand. Going live regularly on TikTok. Okay, let's see what we can do. We can do... Okay. This event is exclusively for gaming creators. Streaming non-gaming content may lead to disqualification and revocation of access. I don't understand, because there's explore gaming on live, and then there's everything else, I guess. I don't really need the gaming fans right now. I'm looking more towards, like, I can play some stuff, but I don't think that's really what I'm looking for. I hope you can... I hope none of you are actually hearing this nonsense that's going on right here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's apply for TikTok Live and let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. Okay, how many viewers do I need to apply? Okay, I'm losing it. Okay, we need 1,000 followers in most regions to unlock the live feature. Well, wait then. I don't have 1,000 followers. Yes, we'll get there. Yes, US, Florida. Let's try that. Yeah, looks like we need 1,000 followers. We can say that for later. All right. That's fine. Now what I might do, I think I'm going to pause this here for a minute. I'm going to go lay down, take a break. We're going to charge everything, or at the very least try to charge everything. And then we're going to pick up in about an hour or two after lunch and see how things go. So, Shadow Divers, let's pause here. I love you all. Y'all hydrate, take a nap, go do something outside in the sun. And I'm sending much love from the Shadowlands.